Hmm. That Arsenal City game was I think is a turning point, and I think when we spoke about it, 'cause I barely remember what I yesterday, but when we talked about it, I said Arsenal was going to win. I did remember that. I said they were going to win out, but I believe I said also depending on what happened in the City game, I think they needed a tie. If had they gone with gotten a tie, I think they were able to hold out with City pretty much dominating. I think at this point now it's City's to lose. Obviously, I know they're down on goal differentials, but I think they're gonna just start making it
No,
rain.
it's goal scored, not goal different. They have the same
Well, sorry.
differential.
Oh,
Goal
okay.
scored is where they're
No,
down,
but yeah, but
which is
if they
shocking,
wait,
shocking
so
of all the stats. So they got
I thought it was goal differential at
no,
the end of the
it's
season.
goals. Yeah, no, yeah, but they're tied on goal
No,
differential.
I,
So
I
next
understand
up is
that, but yeah, but that's not.
goals
But
scored.
as of right now, yes. But if City decide to win 15-0 the next
Oh
five
yeah,
games,
then it's not gonna
Arsenal are
matter.
not gonna. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go down to goal
Yeah,
differences,
goal differential. Yeah.
which I think City are gonna outscore the rest of the teams versus Arsenal. And I just think people, I guess even Premier League teams don't like Arsenal, so they're gonna give it to them even worse than they do City. So
Uh,
and I remember when we spoke about, I know what you said as far as City fans just talk too much and can't stand it. And at
no,
first I was like,
Arsenal
Arsenal
fans.
fans, sorry, not City fans are not real, they don't exist. But anyways, Arsenal fans, um, yeah, at first I was like, no, they're okay. And then as I've watched more and more videos, and then Delusion saying Saka,
Better
who
than
did they
Neymar.
compare him to? Yeah, better than Neymar. Um, and I know it's not all Arsenal. Well, I'd like to think it's not all Arsenal fans. Maybe 95% of them believe that's true. And then saying Declan Rice was better than no, they compared Declan Rice to uh
But an English midfielder like Lampard, Gerrard.
no, they said that good Lord, who was it? It was like God Lord, who was it that they compared him to?
We'll, we'll come
I
back to
want
that.
to
Maybe it'll
say,
pop back in your
yeah, I
head.
want to say Roy Keane. But it was one of the greats. Like no, one of the greats of players. Even maybe Patrick Vieira. I want to say.
Oh,
Um,
the Arsenal ones. Yeah,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen
The
that
fact that
also.
they think Declan
I
Rice
mean,
is the
they
second
they've
coming of Jesus.
from what I've
And don't
said,
get me
it's
wrong.
all sorts of things. It's like this is
Yeah,
the best.
delusions. Yeah,
This
their
Arsenal
their
squad is
water.
the top
Yeah,
three squads ever in the
their
history of the
water boy
Premier
is better.
League.
Is the best. Better than Bobby Boucher. Like, oh
Yeah,
come on. Like anything they can say is apparently that this is the greatest. And yeah, when they compared
the
United's.
Saliba
Yeah.
and Gabriel are better than Vidic Ferdinand, than Terry and Carvalho and Terry and Silva.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah,
man. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure at some point they're gonna say that they're
I
better than
just,
Maldini and Cannavaro.
yeah.
You know, it's sad.
Beckenbauer, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just sad. I don't think I've ever gone into a season prior to this last couple of years and like I kind of had the stance that you did. Like I don't really care if Arsenal wins or not. They don't. It doesn't matter. They're not a rival to United. You know, this it's just a club that's been struggling for a long time to get those trophies, that success that they want. They did it really. You know, I heard this thing and I'm curious your take on it. They were talking about how Wenger kind of gave them the illusion that playing pretty football was was what that club needed to be successful. And then Arteta comes in and just like goes from pretty football to just like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Um,
Trying to play pep ball.
but it's not even pep ball
I said
because
trying to play pep ball.
I mean I think he started with that and then it just kind of has evolved into this
Shape his own thing
chaotic,
to
weird ass
Arteta ball.
WWE style football. Remember Knocker Ball with them big ass plastic balls? Like that's what I feel like they're consistently doing on the field because a
I
lot
know
like
to maybe take a class or two from Simeone, and
I mean, just for an example, what was going down between Gabriel and Holland, like I fucking hate City, and I felt bad that that dude was just getting bashed left and right, every ball in the air, every time that there was an opportunity for him to, like, it wasn't even defending, it was just straight up like mauling, like
I
the
said it took
R
classes.
they were
It
R
took
wording him on the field, like basically,
they were
trying to take his clothes off
yeah.
and have their way with him basically.
So they, went to the school of Gattuso and Simeone. That's if you can't beat them up. So
I it
therefore.
was